Hey, collective. We're gonna start with these decks because this energy that I've been tapping into the last couple readings. It's I want to try to get out of that energy. If spirit will let me. And so let's start with these decks and see if we can move the energy out of the way and focus on something else. Okay? Because there's a reason Spirit's bringing those energies up at this time. Probably because they're up to their old tricks or something, or who knows. I don't know why Spirit brings the energy in when they do, but I'd like to get a little break from it, to be honest. So, Spirit, what is the... Okay. Sea storm, calm amid chaos. But it was in reverse. So there's somebody here who's not calm, who feels chaotic and is not calm, okay? Maybe somebody trying to, collective, I feel like somebody's poking, trying to get us out of our character, or trying, what is this, Spirit? Yeah, you're this very calm pink lotus flower, and someone's the complete opposite of you. This energy. They're this energy, and you're this energy, and this energy is trying to energetically poke at us, or poke at whoever this is, and try to get you off your flower. They want to take you off your flower. Somebody does, okay? It's a time for spirit. And ain't nobody gonna... Yeah, spirit's here cleaning some shit up, okay? It's a time for spirit. Spirit's cleaning something up. You're calm, and someone else is having a storm, okay? Their life is going through a storm. They're chaotic. They can't calm themselves. Right? This person doesn't know how to regulate their own emotions, or they're just unable to. Maybe it's all the energy returning back to them, okay? Tell me more. Yeah, you can't go back to yesterday. This is somebody stuck in the past, okay? This person needs to let go. Be in the present. Somebody could be trying to draw you back into a past conflict, collective. Right? Maybe there was a time where you struggled to be calm among the chaos, but that's not who you are today. And you won't be going back to yesterday, right? Spirit's cleaning this up for you. You're giving it to Spirit. You're trusting Spirit's going to clean whatever this is up, and they absolutely are. And so this energy here, yeah, we're all mad here. They're trying to make you mad. Everyone is a little different, right? And that's okay. You can't go back to yesterday. I just feel like whoever this chaos this person's a chaos bringer. And so since they brought chaos into your life in the past, they're trying to pull you back into a yesterday full of chaos, okay? It's not working. Spirit's cleaning it up. And so this person is sitting in that chaos. Like the energy is being returned to them. And Spirit is making sure that we as a collective know about it, right? Let's go to the Kipper-ish. Who is this? This person's chaotic. Who is this chaotic person or energy? What is this chaotic energy? This energy, yeah, a change. Somebody who's not happy with a change that's going on right now. They refuse to change. Okay, this chaotic energy is someone who's refusing to change. They're refusing to release the past. They don't want to change a commitment. Maybe this is someone who thought that they could treat you any way they wanted, and you would always have to stick to this commitment, this contract with them. Okay, this person doesn't want this contract to change. They don't want a commitment to change, so they're chaotic right now, and for some reason, they're looking at you. For some reason, they're blaming you, collective, and it's got something to do with the past. They're saying something is your fault when it's completely their own fault. And whatever this is, it's not your fault. Yeah, they're in prison. This person's on their way to jail. Okay? This person could have spread a lot of lies about you from the past. They could have said that you imprisoned them. Like, there's no telling what this person said, but it's lies. Okay, Spirit's cleaning this mess up. This person just refuses to change. They're blaming you for their imprisonment, for themselves being imprisoned in chaos, but it's their fault. It's them. It's their lack of accountability, their lack to change. They don't want to let go of the past. They don't want to accept that everyone's a little different and that's okay, right? This is someone who may have mocked you in the past, laughed at you, lied on you, okay? Spirit's cleaning it up. Tell me, Spirit, you're cleaning this up? Yeah, and this person is going through a crash course awakening, right? They didn't take the warnings. They didn't want to do this the right. Yeah, they're going to have no choice but to mature. So this person who's been in prison, collective, who's been doing all of this, who's towards you, my soul tribe, this person is having to grow up. They're having to become this mature man, but it's happening through an awakening, okay? It's happening through spirit, handling them. Yeah, showing them behind the veil. This person's being forced to see behind the veil. And look, if you're not prepared to look behind the veil, that shit can be scary. Okay? If you don't know what you don't know, and spirit starts showing you all this crazy behind the veil stuff, like if you're not strong, if you ain't got a stronger mind and a strong faith, you're going to feel like everybody else is against you, I guess. I don't know. But this person's getting a message of concern because you're unbothered about a third party situation. You've already extended into your north node. You're in your north node. You're not concerned with a third party here. Spirit, tell me more. Yeah, you're in your bliss and this person has an entity attached. Okay, this person who is in chaos, they're chaotic because they have an entity attached to them. You're not chaotic. You're in this energy. This is your blissful energy. Bliss, right? On your lotus flower, beautiful, zenning out, trusting spirit. And the person who's refusing to change is experiencing a lot of chaos because this entity, right? They picked up an entity somewhere along the way that doesn't want to let them go. But they want to blame you. Okay, so now Spirit's coming in and this awakening is not going to feel good for this person. It's going to be scary, okay? But they're going to have to grow the fuck up. This person could be on their way to jail or they're just imprisoned by this entity attachment, whatever that is. Yeah, they could, you have a gift. You have some sort of gift when it comes to emotional pain and conflict. And they could want that. Yeah, you're an earth angel, collective. You're an earth angel, and maybe you were sent in this person's life as a gift, as an earth angel, to help them through some emotional pain and conflict. Okay? But this entity attached to them refused to let them go through the change. This person doesn't or did not see you as a gift. When Spirit's putting you in their face and saying, this is the person, this is the earth angel, this is the lifeboat that I sent you to get free of this entity. This is the person that's meant to come in and give you some sort of guidance through emotional pain and conflict, but you don't want to take the help, right? So therefore, we're going to force you to grow up. We're going to force you to become the mature man, and it's going to be through being slapped by spirit. You're going to be slapped awake, and it doesn't feel good, and it's scary. Okay, yeah, maybe this person was doing voodoo. They could have been playing in magic and spell work and voodoo to get their way, and that could be why they have an entity attached to them. They could have promised this entity something, thinking that they never have to pay up. Well, guess what? It's time to pay. Okay, yeah, legal. This is spiritual laws that are coming into play here. This is legal matters in the spiritual realm around this person who is now imprisoned by the same entity that maybe they tried to send your way. And they're surprised by that. They're surprised by your divinity. This person's surprised by your earth angel status, by your gifts, by your protection, by your bliss, the fact that you're unbothered, that they can't change the contract. Maybe that's what it is. They refuse to change this contract. They promised this entity can't change. They got to fulfill whatever they promised. Not what they thought they was going to do to the earth angel, but they're going to have to step up and take that.